Good morning, YouTube. About to start our day on this beautiful Saturday here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, with over 50 yard sales today. That's right, 50. So, I did not get any footage for Friday. I stayed up all night Thursday, listing items on eBay and completely spaced out. Forgot to record on Friday, but did go out. There was 3 or 4 yard sales. Ended up hitting a lot of good ones. I've got a lot of stuff to go over. See if I can show you. Got a whole stack there, as well as a little something special right there. So we'll get through today, see what we can find. I'm very hopeful with how many there are, and it's a beautiful temperature today. Starting off in the low 50s and working up for a high in the mid 60s. But we're gonna have some fun today. So I will see y'all later. And we're back. I don't even know where to start, but I do have to say that this is by far the best weekend I have ever had picking. I mean, when it's all said and done, conservative prices, I am looking at well over $5,000 in resale value, and that is the low end. So, let's get to it. First thing, one of the first neighborhoods, or one of the first sales we went to today was a neighborhood yard sale. And the first yard sale I went to, the woman had one of these sitting on display. These are 2007 vintage PlayBoy Bunny chrome and black ashtrays. And then she brought out the lighter to match. Well, of course I was going to grab it with the price she had on it. Just couldn't argue against it. And then she mentioned that she had a lot more. Now, you know, normally when someone says they have a lot more, you're thinking, okay, 10 or 15. She walked out with a literal tub of these things. 80 ashtrays, 81 ashtrays, plus additional boxes full of lighters. So these beautiful collective memorabilia will be listed on the eBay store soon. The ashtrays will be $19.99 a piece with free shipping, and then the lighters will be sold separately at $19.99 with free shipping. If you contact me, I will do a bundle deal for you, and we'll work it out to where it's like $29.99, save you $10. But you got to contact me to do that deal. All right. And then this was kind of a stumble find. Stopped off at a pop-up yard sale, picked up 7 of these Brunswick bowling balls, undrilled. I believe 2 of them are drilled, but that leaves me with 5 undrilled. Conservatively, between $50 and $100 a piece for these. So that's another really good find. Then, my favorite piece of the day has to be this. This is the Junior and the Rumfelt Boys. It is a scene depicting bootlegging. This is an original artist print, numbered 1169 of 1500. I'm sorry, with all the autographs and its certificate of authenticity. Now, I don't have much to go on with that one. There is only one active listing currently for that, and they have it priced at $2,600. I'm going to do a little bit more research on it, try to get everything I can together on it. Right now, in my mind, I'm thinking I might just throw it online for about $1,000. I don't know if it's worth more than that or if it's worth less than that, so I got to do some research on that before I get that one listed. Let's see. Picked up a Turbo Fire Intense Cardio Conditioning. It's a complete workout set. These are always really good sellers. When you see these workout DVDs, grab them. I mean, at most, you're paying $5-10 for the sets. At most, $1 a piece on the individual DVDs, but they almost always sell for a lot more. Then with Christmas coming up, try to get them all gathered here. Yesterday, picked up a bunch of these hand-decorated glass ornaments. I've got several different styles. Christmas is coming up, and handcrafted ornaments are almost always a guaranteed seller, especially around Christmas. Then I picked some more up today. These are a little bit more of the better known ones. These are the Hallmarks. This one's Baby's First Christmas. And I got a few others in here. So I'll get those listed up. And then I also got a holiday tree kit. I think I picked up 8 of those. Normally I wouldn't touch them, but there's plenty of time before Christmas to actually sell these. So I'll get those listed up as well. Those will these aren't home runs, but they are great fillers for daily sales. Speaking of which, I do have some stuff to get packaged up today, and I'll go over that at the end of this video. one of my favorite home runs for the day. Now, not buying into the whole Disney Black Diamond, eliminating that from the equation. Second yard sale for the day, woman had boxes of brand new factory sealed Disney VHS. I sat there just sorting through all of them. And way I did it with my eBay search, sold, brand new, buy it now. I didn't trust any of the bids because people will list the Black Diamond version, bid it themselves for $1,000 and completely mess up the average and the stats. So I went with just straight buy it now because you can't mess those up. I mean, you can, but not as likely. So getting into those, all sealed. I mean, there are a lot of great titles, and all of them are worth $75 or more. Some of the better ones in here have recently sold for upwards of $400. We will see once I get them listed if that is an actual selling price. If not, I think I'm out $2 a piece, $3 a piece on these. It's no big deal. These will probably sit for a while. This is the ACT prep and a AP psychology. They're flashcards. I know school's starting to get back in, so they may sell here soon, but otherwise, I don't mind sitting on them for a bit. I think I gave 3 for the pair instead of 3 a piece, and they're usually going for between 15 and 20 a piece. So, good find with those. Anytime you find sealed board games or puzzles or anything like that sealed, you want to go ahead and just pick up if it's a couple of dollars, because this stuff always sells, especially right now with everyone at home, quarantine, things like that. It's always something to do. More VHS. Didn't do too much on shoes today. I picked up a pair of Lucky Brand slippers like the previous ones I got at Goodwill. These are still in amazing shape. They're nice black leather. And then these were one of the last yard sales of the day. These are vintage Ariat lace-up riding boots. Still in amazing shape. Plenty of tread left on them. These were probably the best price of the day. These were free. The woman was about to throw them away, and since they were Ariat, I grabbed them. Whether or not they're going to sell or not, I got to find this exact pair because most Ariats are slip-on, and these are lace-up. Closest I found so far, I think, was like $50. Starting to get into yesterday's stuff a little bit. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Picked up a bunch of ink cartridges and sets at the same sale as the bowling balls. They are all expired, but I know people still buy them, even expired, and they're still, like $30 a box for these. So I will sell these with the knowledge in the back of my head that I may have to refund them if they don't work. There's no way to test. All you can do is make sure that the box is completely sealed, put a full disclosure in there about the date, and sell it as is. And that should cover you on that. The fat boy in me just had to get this. Chips Ahoy ice cream sandwich maker. I don't remember what the comps on this are, but I know it'll sell. I think it may have been like $20, $30, something like that. This one's still brand new, sealed. So that's an easy one to list. I got some random stuff. Anytime I see something new, still factory sealed, I like to check it out. eBay has a barcode feature that you can literally just scan this stuff, and if listings are put on with the UPC correct, it should pull up the listings. You can't always trust the barcode scanner, and sometimes it helps to actually type in the name. I believe I had to type in the name for this one because the barcode didn't come up with anything. I don't know if I'm going to sell this yet. It's a smart Wi-Fi light switch. I'm going to check out what these are selling for, and then I may decide to actually keep it and use it here around the house. So that's a maybe. Also in the maybe, I saw this bag and I just loved it. It's a drawstring snap bag. It's leather. It's vintage. I mean, it's just, you know, it's my kind of bag. It's by the company called AMP, and I have the dilemma now of deciding if I'm going to keep it for myself or sell it, because the vintage bag from AMP like this is selling for well over $100. So that is something I'm going to have to decide on as well. I'll probably end up keeping it. Then came across this beauty right here. It is a moleskin fur-lined jacket. It's a European 5XL, so it fits me perfectly. I got to do some comps on this to see if I'm going to sell it or keep it. This one I really liked, so I just grabbed it up without even looking into it, because even if it's not worth anything, I'll still wear it. Then the last thing for today was a Kensington media mouse. This is a mouse that allows you to control your music on your computer. Skip songs, play, pause, whatever. I haven't found this exact model, but I haven't had a chance to research it yet since I just got home. But these other models by Kensington for the Slim Blade are selling for over $50 new. So I think this was $1 or $2, so it was well worth it. And now we're getting into yesterday's stuff. Got some weird stuff yesterday. First off, I got a brand new Crazy Cluck, the wacky chicken. You literally choke the chicken. So I'm going to, everything I get, I have to do a little bit of searching on to determine a price. So that's why I'm not including prices here. What I will do is include screenshots when available for the prices that I find, the comps that I find for this stuff, and I'll include those in the video as well. This was a set of vintage drinkware Sierra glasses. When I looked these up, these were worth picking up. Once again, I think maybe $1 for these. It's hard for me to remember some prices because I like to get a bunch of stuff at the sales when available or when possible, and do a lump deal on everything. So then it becomes harder for me to assign a value to it at the later date. Some other stuff, weird stuff. Got some isotoner slippers. I think these were comping out for about 20 bucks a piece, as well as the isotoner gloves. These are all still brand new, factory sealed, otherwise known as new old stock. So picked up a 3X new sealed Talbot's turtleneck and a new Big Yank flannel. These Big Yank flannels, depending on which one it is, can sell for upwards of $200 plus. So I'm hoping it's one of those. But if not, it's in my size. I'll probably never wear it. And another yard sale yesterday. Woman had all of her clothes 50 cents a piece, regardless of, winter wear, summer wear, name brand, tag still on. Everything was 50 cents a piece. So naturally, I pretty much bought everything. I've got, Admiral Sportwear, Kale, Yarborough. I've only managed to find one other one of these on Google. But these Admiral Sportswear coats by themselves are usually selling for over $100, and then Kale Yarborough memorabilia also brings in quite a good premium. So the combination of those is nice. That one I'm keeping. I'm not going to go through all the clothes. I'll just do a few that caught my eye. This was a Michael Simon, New York. Anytime you see an ugly sweater, check it out. Because 9 times out of 10, it's an expensive ugly sweater. That was example 1. This is example 2. I would never in the world wear this, but that's a Design Options by Philip and Jane Gordon. This stuff sells really well. I got a bunch of stuff from Croft and Barrow, some Cato stuff. There's some. That's a really warm one there. Yeah, anything that looked interesting, I went ahead and grabbed for 50 cents a piece. She didn't want to carry it back inside. And the final items of the day, or of yesterday. Went ahead and I think she sold me the entire thing for $2. It is just a bag of vintage dinos and toys. I think the biggest reason I actually went with it was this guy right here. One of these just recently sold for like $20. So even if the rest of the bag is nothing, I at least got him. And then on the subject of toys, came across just this tub of random little mix-match toys for 75 cents. And this right here is what caught my eye. It is a vintage 1983 USS Excelsior. Now I'm hoping that the stand for this is in the bag, because vintage complete, this little toy right here sells for about $55 on eBay. So I'm really hoping the stand's in there. Otherwise, I gotta look and see what they go for without the stand. And I still haven't even gone through this tub yet to see what else may be in there. So that'll be fun to sort through. But I believe that is it for this weekend. Like I said, one of the best weekends I have ever had. Well over $5,000 worth of stuff. I just got to start getting it cleaned up and listed. It's going to be a busy week for me. And then next weekend's yard sales will be featured in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's my mom's birthday. So I'm going to go down there to wish her a happy birthday and go ahead and spend the weekend with them and see what Knoxville has for us. This will be just a small add-on to the Saturday yard sale video. I was so busy listing everything that we picked up that I forgot to go over some of the things that were sold, so I'll do that real quick. We got a couple of new items that you've seen in videos. The Brunswick Pro Bowling for Wii, Minecraft for the 360, and PGR for the 360. Those were picked up last weekend. And then the Kindle sold. It was the one that picked up at the estate sale about 2 weeks ago. I got asking for all of these, which is awesome, as well as the vintage artistry mirror that I picked up in Knoxville, Tennessee, which really hoping I come home with a car full again. And then my very last Dixon flannel, the gift. So now I'm officially out of these, but Dixon will be releasing a Friday the 13th special edition shirt and also a special edition Halloween shirt. So I'm going to see about grabbing a couple of extra of those and throwing them up on the eBay store. But that's everything so far. I just got done probably listing 50 or 60 items, so that stuff should start flying out fairly quick. And I will see you in the following video, or the next clip, I should say, for the Saturday yard sales. But as always, please throw a like or subscribe, and the link for the store will be listed below, and I hope to see you all again soon.